A tense confrontation erupts as a woman in a shimmering gold dress, Audrey, faces her ex-lover in a lavish room. The air crackles with unspoken history, her expression a mixture of surprise and accusation. He appears pleading, while elsewhere, another man lies terrified, begging for his life, a stark contrast to the opulent setting. The ex-lover, clad in a sharp black suit, stands before Audrey, the weight of their past hanging heavy between them. She remains stoic, her face unreadable as he speaks, an edge of displeasure in his voice. Her slight smile does little to hide the bitterness when she finally questions his motives, directly accusing him of betraying her 3 years ago. The accusation lands, sharp and precise, as she reminds him of his abandonment during her time of greatest need. He, in turn, questions her current association with a man named Lawrence, clearly aware of Lawrence's dangerous reputation. Audrey, however, dismisses his concerns with a defiant anger, stating she cares little for Lawrence's nature. Her fury builds as she insists Lawrence would never betray her, a pointed jab at the ex-lover's past actions. He looks at her, a hint of dismay in his eyes, questioning the path she has chosen and the person she has become. He tells her she doesn't belong in such a place, prompting her to sarcastically ask if she looks like a prostitute. The ex-lover quickly refutes this, urging her not to speak of herself that way. He offers financial help, believing money might be the root of her current situation. Audrey scoffs at the notion, mockingly acknowledging his wealth but then posing a critical question: is he wealthier than Lawrence? Just then, a knock at the door announces Lawrence's arrival, and the ex-lover's surprise is palpable. Audrey, with a cool composure, notes their 3-year separation and asks him to leave, hoping to retain at least a good impression of him. The scene shifts to a vibrant nightclub, its neon sign promising a strip show. Inside, an older man, the associate, shares an intimate moment with Audrey, who is now adorned in her gold dress and pearls. He whispers promises, suggesting she is special, different from his other lovers. Audrey, however, seems to see through his words, calling him a beast, unchanged. He counters, claiming he can have many pets but only one Luna, asking her to be his. She retorts that sweet words alone won't win her over. Their flirtation is cut short when the associate receives a call about a shipment arriving at the docks, requiring his immediate attention. He apologizes for having to leave, and Audrey, understanding, says she will wait. Later, Audrey sits alone, a thoughtful expression on her face. The associate then appears, not for a rendezvous, but with an offer. He presents her with a card containing $5 million, urging her to take it and disappear, admitting that Lawrence is too dangerous. Audrey, instead of accepting, leans in and kisses him, questioning if he's trying to buy her off. The associate, perhaps realizing his misjudgment or facing a new imperative, decides to return to the club. The narrative then focuses on Audrey and Lawrence. They are in a room, the atmosphere thick with a complex mix of intimacy and menace. Lawrence, charismatic and imposing, asks if she's missing him already. Audrey, with a knowing look, counters by asking if he knows what she loves most about him, his dangerous nature. She acknowledges that women love dangerous men but adds a crucial caveat: they don't like men who betray them. Lawrence, with a chilling calmness, states he also hates betrayal and questions if she is seeking revenge. The tension escalates as he asks if she's sure she wants to see his dangerous side. Audrey, unfazed, confirms, as long as she isn't the target. Their conversation is a dance of words, laden with threats and veiled desires. She playfully mentions she's just playing with a dog, a remark that clearly irks Lawrence, who questions if her actions are merely to annoy him. Audrey dismisses his narcissism, telling him not everything is about him and to take his money back. This verbal sparring unexpectedly leads to a passionate kiss, their complex feelings erupting. As they embrace, the scene cuts to the enforcer, a man in a black suit, ominously ascending a staircase, wielding a golf club. He approaches a door, his gloved hand reaching for the handle. Inside, Lawrence and Audrey are still locked in their embrace, oblivious to the approaching danger. Suddenly, Audrey's expression shifts to one of terror as the door opens, revealing the menacing figure of the enforcer, ready to strike.